Friends and neighbors, as has been said a number of times in recent days, we are in uncharted territory. The response to the coronavirus pandemic that has been asked of us as a community and as citizens of this country is unlike anything we've ever known in our lifetimes. And now we've had the first report of a coronavirus patient in Farmers Branch. Let's be honest, there will definitely be more. Right now, we'd normally be getting ready for any number of special events that herald the coming of spring and highlight our breathtaking community. Instead, we're having to focus on issues of exposure, community spread, and social distancing. This is not just a health disaster. It's an economic disaster that I'm afraid is only going to get worse. I commend the actions of Dallas Mayor Johnson and Dallas County Judge Jenkins to take the most aggressive steps in our incredible state to protect our cities and focus on public health over profits. Recommendations from our state and federal partners involve us all staying away from groups of 10 or more and only patronizing restaurants for drive-through, carry-out, or delivery. Still, this is a fluid situation and is continuing to evolve. Change is almost the only certainty we can count on right now. This event has upended our lives, and this new normal, while hopefully temporary, is in an effort to protect the greatest number of people, flatten the curve of this pandemic, and grant our caregivers the time needed to stabilize this disease. I've received so many calls, texts, and emails about volunteering during these troubling times, and I, like you, are thinking about those in need and vulnerable. However, I cannot stress this enough. The greatest thing you can do to help is to stay at home, but also practice good hygiene and social distancing. Wash your hands for 20 seconds often, cover your sneezes and coughs, and only go out for essential items. One of the safest things you can do is make food at home, but if you need to order out, I beg you to please support one of your local businesses who are at the greatest economic risk from these actions. We'll be working with our local chambers to help those in need uncover the resources necessary to stem this tide, find light at the end of the tunnel, and ensure a full recovery of impacted businesses. There is so much we don't know about what will happen in the coming weeks. However, there's one thing I know that's certain. We will get through this. Farmers Branch will be better as a result of being challenged, and we will demonstrate a resolve and strength of character that will be the standard for our neighbors. Panic isn't something we do in this state. We come together, we stand strong, and we perform as one of the strongest nations in the world. And once again, we're being asked to rise to the occasion with three main things. Avoid crowds at all costs, especially if you're over 60, and practice good hygiene. Support your local businesses, and unless it's essential, please stay at home. For the latest information from the city and from our county, state, and federal partners, visit farmersbranchtx.gov/COVID-19. Thanks, and stay safe.